It's time we talk post-match and learn what every word Enzo Maresca had to say while we drew the game, his lack of subs, and Acheampong's debut and Nico's misses. On top of that, my friends, we have a lot of update in this journal window. We're going to be talking about areas in this team that we need to improve on before this month ends. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So guys, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with the things talk about. The interesting report came out from Laquit. They said we may be tempted to go back into the market to sign a center back. As you guys all know, Wesley Fofana is going to be able to miss the entirety of the month, and Badiashile is not going to come until February. It seems like the club can be intent to go back into the market to sign a CB. So there's scattered option around the market. We've been linked to Tamori from AC Milan, but the report came out and said the new manager of AC Milan likes him and he's gonna keep him. So that move is not gonna be happening. But interestingly, we did learn about that. We may be a go back to go and call Trevor Chalobah. However, that will not gonna be happening. We have never exercised any recall in the original deal. Post-match until from this game today, the Crystal Palace today said, the coach of Crystal Palace, he said today that Chelsea have a lot of options, that he believes we have a lot of options, so we cannot call Trevor Chalobah. There's no place for Trevor Chalobah to come back in this team. He didn't say there's no possibility because there's no recall clause. That is pretty interesting. And as you guys know, sometimes the football clubs like sometimes they always lie and they put out their own narratives out there in the media. As you guys know, this for me, I'll call Trevor Chalobah back. We have to strength in this window. I don't think we have to do that as center back. For me, we recently called Ansulmino from Buchanan Jr., so I don't see the point of having him. We have a lot of center backs and we have enough options for us for this season. Ansulmino, the report came out and they said he may find himself at Strasbourg. There is a possibility now that he may remain here, train under Enzo Maresca, and even see him next week against Bournemouth at home. I assume you can't forget the reality that Badiashile returns next month. We have Colwell, we have Disasi, we have seen Acheampong have incredible debut today. Ansulmino may get an opportunity. On top of that, we've seen Maresca will use fullbacks as a wide centre backs, as we've seen Cucurella, and we have Rhys James and we have Malo Gusto. I don't really think we're gonna force any centre back for this season, for this January. That's like panicking. That's like what, for me, what I think we need to sign this January is as an experienced goalkeeper and an experienced striker. So in this window, with Fofana and Disasi, I don't think we're gonna sign any other player for now. I don't think it's a main issue for us to get where we need to be. That's some of my thoughts and opinions. Do you guys agree, or you guys think? Let me know in the comment down below. Let's get into the next one, guys. Let's learn what Maresca had to say today after the draw against Palace. Maresca was asked, why did you guys keep having these poor reports? And Maresca said, we did enough to win this game. We created enough chances, and he was right. We did create enough chances, but we could not finish our dinner. And then we gave the opposition opportunity to encourage them to come back into the game, and that's why we lost the game. I agree. Enough was done. And Maresca set this team out today very good, and there was no one was inverting today. We have wide fullbacks and we did good, but you guys saw, man, we did create so many chances, but no one was finishing chances. There were so many issues we caused for Palace today. The lack of clinical in this game, that's what killed us. That even what surprised me was that Ederson did not even make any saves. We only had one shot on target. That's pretty bad. That's very bad. We did not get the result we wanted because we did not finish our dinner, man. That's what happens today. I think we should address these issues this January. And for me, the striker would be the first thing we should go and sign. We have the youngest squad in the Premier League. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth needs to be happening in this team. And for me, when I saw players like Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard grow, where like when they first came to Chelsea, they did not just become in the first year or second year. It took them like 3-4 years when they became Drogba or Frank Lampard. The last thing Maresca was asked, it's been 4 games since we last won a game. And he said, I say this consistently, we are not in the title race. For me, it's always been how we improve. We knew that Villa and Newcastle would come back into the game. Will come back into the lead and to the table, and that's what's been happening now. Especially this time of the month, that's when you have so many difficulties, and we've been seeing it, man. We've been struggling a lot, man, and we need to fix this, and we need to be clinical. We are not clinical enough. We need clinical a striker, but we don't have that. The performance we put in today, it was supposed to win us the game, but we did not get that. Moving on, why are we seeing the reality from Enzo Maresca turning from his bench? And Enzo Maresca kind of redirected the question to the journalist and said, who should I brought on? And journalist said, Joao Felix, Chris Fankunku. Why don't you look at them? And Maresca said, I don't know. Then he kind of laughs and he said, I usually make subs when I think a player is not doing enough, when something is not working, when the result is not enough. That's what Maresca said. Maresca said, all 11 players, I saw all 11 players, they're all pressing well, but only the mistake from Cole Palmer giving a sloppy ball away, that what cost us today. For me, this was on Cole Palmer. He shouldn't have done. You shouldn't be giving a ball on those kind of areas. Those kind of areas, they're going to punish us, and that's what they did. Sancho, Palmer, Jackson, they were all good on the ball today, and that's what he said. I could not made that many subs, man. Possibly for me, I think today, both teams today, they played like 7 out of 10. I'll go with a 1 point, man. If you told me in the last 2 games we lost, would you have taken the 1 point? I could have taken it, but we did not get it, and that's why we are where we are right now. One thing I want to say is this. Can Cole Palmer be subbed off sometimes to have some fresh body, some fresh mind, some fresh legs? That's one of the conversation I want to have. Let's end things with the final 2 key, and we talk Josh Acheampong debut, because Maresca had a big word for him. He said all players played well today, but one player who played well today, who was our best player, was Josh Acheampong. It was his first game. He was young, only 18 years old. For me, Josh needs a right path, right mind, be close to the right people. We started him today because we thought he was ready, because today he showed how good he is. He needs to slow down and work hard and take his next chance. Big praise from Enzo Maresca. And he was really fair, man. For me, I think today Josh Acheampong really played well today. Played his game, showed his confidence. He was ready to fight against Mateta. Regularly, he carries us from the field. You could see in the end how we had to be a little bit dirty to get this guy, man. You can see why Chelsea, we forced him to stay. Why a lot of clubs, they wanted him. Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, they all wanted him, and we had to play dirty to keep him. And I liked it, man. Josh Acheampong is so talented. We shouldn't be just wasting money just to throw out there and buy players. We have players at Cobham. We have one of the best academy in the league. Let's end with how do we improve our finishing abilities. And then he said the ability to create more chances.
Was asked,
but
what does this?
Sometimes you score 1 goal from 1 chance. This question was on Nico Jackson. He said, sometimes a striker don't finish all the chances. You have seen Erling Haaland have struggled in the last couple games, but now he's back-to-back scoring goals. Jackson is not that type of striker, man. Jackson, he needs a striker, needs to improve. But for me, we need to take the pressure from him. We need to take the pressure from him. Sign someone who's experienced, like osimhen, Gilchrist from Sporting Lisbon. For me, I think Nico is so talented and he needs to develop slowly. But today, I was so angry at him today, man. He missed so many chances, and some of those chances, he could have put them in the back of the net. How many strikers are out there who existed on the same level, who are on Nico Jackson's level or the same age? None. I don't think so. How many strikers will show consistency on the ball at his age? They don't happen like that. You don't find an Erling Haaland every day, daily. Erling Haaland is an exceptional striker, man. No one is like him. So we're gonna have to be patient with Nico Jackson, unless you go out there and guarantee and sign a striker like whose role like right now, like Isak. Even Isak, he misses a lot of chances. So we need to give him chances and let him grow and develop. For me, I think Nico have showed improvements since from last season to this season. He's on 9 goals in the Premier League, and he's not even playing the Conference League or the FA Cups. He's been only in the Premier League. I think for me, Nico just needs to improve his finishing, and then he can show his quality to so many people. In terms of the half chances, these are the type of the chances you have to take. You have to score to show people that you're ready and you're ready to finish. And Nico needs to master needs to master this type of things on to add them on his game, so he can become this striker he wants to be at Chelsea, so he can be the main man, so he can be the one taking penalties, not Cole Palmer. That's what I think. For me, man, it's big improvement to improve in this game. My friend, that's how post match today. I want to end things with this. What to do in this January window? First thing, if Lavia was a possibility from the bench, I hope we could have had enough for this game. Him and Casero matching in that defense. On the other hand, too, I see Nicola Jackson is been running out of steam, and I do think like another striker could be able helpful for him to secure Champions League football. We need another striker for me, and I think if Rwanda Kulumwani, we can get him, let's go and get him, because he will be another option, a different option from Nico Jackson. He can play in multiple positions. We can have 2 strikers up front, and you guys can see how we can finish it. Maybe we can go and get another midfielder or another striker. The first option is go and recalling Andre Santos from Strasbourg. God forbid if something happened to Moses Casero or Enzo Fernandez, will kill our season, because that balance of midfielder is what keeping us right now. If the midfield is not good, your team is not good, and you don't want to get Champions League football. It's kind of possibility that Andre Santos, we can go and get him from Strasbourg, but this one can affect Strasbourg because Andre Santos is their best player. He's been their captain in the last couple games. Let's watch this space. Maybe we can go and sign a player for Strasbourg, then we can bring Andre Santos back in this January transfer window. And for me, if you go and get him and bring him back, I'll be okay. And I hope Strasbourg, they're gonna be well, man. Because for me, for God bid, they're gonna hate us, man. If you do that, there's some interesting options on the market, and a loan is the best option. One thing I talk about is Mark Gilman. We need to loan him so he can go on the loan. Then we can go and get a guy like Osimhen. There's been some report coming out, and they said that Manchester United are leading the race to sign a Victor Osimhen. But you guys remember, in the last summer when we were trying to sign him in the summertime, the problem we had was that we could not agree on the fee. That's why Chelsea could not sign Victor Osimhen. But now, can we sign him? Has his contract changed? I don't think so, because right now Napoli, they're trying to sell him from 75 million pounds. That's how much money Napoli is trying to sell him. Are we able to pay for the money and bring him to Chelsea? The only way I see this one happening is to pay his full release clause and give him the package he wants. He wants 200k a week, and Chelsea is not giving that much money anymore. That's why he did not come to us in summertime, and that's what killed us, man. I truly think that if you could have paid that 200k and pay for his release clause, we could have had Victor Osimhen, and we could be even far in the league right now. That's what I think, man. Because the amount of chances we are creating, and we are not getting anything out of it, man, it's crazy. For me, I think Kulumwani could be another option. But guys, let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts on the news today? The January transfer window is here, and Chelsea we need to do better, man. We need to go out there and sign a striker, and we need to go out there and sign a goalkeeper. Or if we cannot sign a goalkeeper, let's give Jorgensen a chance. That's what I think for me, man. So guys, let me know in the comment down below on should we bring Andre Santos back? Should we give Solomino a chance or loan him to Strasbourg? Should we give him a chance to stay at the club here and show what he can do? Because today we saw what Josh Acheampong can do. So if Josh Acheampong can do this, and Solomino has been playing more professional football than him, what can he do, man? And for me, man, I'm so happy today. Josh Acheampong, seeing him started, I was buzzing all day, man. And thank you guys for subscribing and for liking and for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.